All right, let's jump right in. You've probably been hearing a ton about Salesforce's new AI stuff, right? Well, all that buzz brings up a really big question that I bet is on your mind too.
And that question is, what is an AI agent really? I mean, that term is everywhere now, but what does it actually do? What does it mean for you and your business?
So, is it just a chatbot on steroids? Or maybe another flavor of the automation we already know? Or is it something way more powerful? Well, we're about to clear all of that up.
Okay, so let's get down to it. We're going to break it down nice and simple. First up, what is an AI agent?
Okay, here's the official definition. An AI agent is a system that can understand what you're asking for, figure out what's going on, and then, and this is the key part, it can actually decide what to do and then do it.
So, if there's one thing you remember from this, let it be this simple formula. Think, decide, and act. It's not just about thinking or giving an answer. It's about acting. That's the real game changer here.
You know, this whole acting thing brings up a really common point of confusion. So let's talk about an agent versus a chatbot because they are definitely not the same thing.
Think of it like this. A chatbot, well, it just answers questions. It follows a script. But an AI agent, it understands what you're trying to do. It can go get the data it needs, and then it actually takes action to complete the task for you. So let's just put this to bed once and for all. Agentforce agents are not chatbots. Not even close. It's a whole new level of capability we're talking about. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how does this magic actually happen? Well, it's not magic. It's a pretty cool 5-step process that the agent runs through all by itself.
So first, it gets an input, let's say an email from a customer. Then, step 2, it actually understands what the person wants, the real intent. Step 3 is reasoning. It figures out the best way to solve the problem. Then comes the important part, step 4, action. It connects to other systems and does the thing. And finally, step 5, it sends a response, closing the loop.
And here's the kicker. This whole thing happens all on its own, autonomously. From that first email to the final problem-solved message, there's no human in the loop. Zero.
Okay, that's the theory. But what does this look like in the real world? Let's walk through a classic customer support problem and see how an agent handles it.
So, imagine this email lands in your inbox. My invoice is wrong. We've all seen it, right? It sounds simple, but you and I both know that fixing it can involve a bunch of different manual steps. But for the agent, it immediately gets that this is a billing issue. It dives into your systems, pulls up the order, compares it to the invoice, and boom, it finds the mismatch. That's the think and decide part happening in seconds.
And now it's time to act. The agent doesn't just sit there. It creates a case in Salesforce, it pings the finance team to let them know, and it shoots a reply back to the customer saying, hey, we're on it. It does all the busy work for you. So what's the end result? The problem gets solved, fast. And your support team didn't have to lift a finger. That, right there, is the power of an autonomous agent. So you might be thinking, okay, but we have automation. Why is this so different? Well, let's look at what makes these agents so much more powerful.
It's really a leap from automation to true autonomy. See, your traditional automation needs everything to be perfect. It follows strict rules. But an agent? It understands plain English. It can adapt to the context of your business. That means it can handle way more complex situations without you having to reconfigure it all the time.
And here's why you can trust it. It's all built right on the Salesforce platform. It's using your data, your business logic from Flow and Apex, and it respects all your security and permissions. It's not some separate, bolted-on thing. It's secure and enterprise-grade from day one.
So, where can you actually use these agents? Honestly, the possibilities are huge. We're talking about an impact across your entire business. Yeah, it's way bigger than just support. Think about sales. An agent could qualify leads for you. Or finance, processing invoices automatically. What about HR, handling all the steps for onboarding a new hire? Basically, any process that needs someone to think and then do something is a perfect candidate. So, we've covered the what and the why of AI agents. In our next explainer, we're going to get a little more technical and really pull back the curtain on the how. We'll dive into the architecture and the key components of Agentforce. You won't want to miss it. So, to wrap things up, I'll just leave you with this one question to chew on. In your business, right now, what is the #1 manual task? That one thing that relies on a person every single time that an autonomous agent could take off your plate first.